This would be variation 1, day 2. This is primarily a gallop day. You're going to start by having your athletes in lines, have them walk out till they have space in between each other, and then they're going to interlace their fingers behind their head, hinge over at their hips, have their feet wide, and they're going to rotate up to the ceiling 10 times each way. After they're done with 10 thoracic rotations, they'll jog out the rest of the 10, 15, 20 yard distance. Ideally, you have about 30 yards from cone to cone for all of your drills to be performed. When they all get down to one side, you're going to have them do a light gallop down and back. With gallops, since they're unilateral, you need to lead with one foot in one direction and then lead with the other foot. I usually tell them right foot forward, going down, and then left foot forward, coming back. Okay. Then have them all face the same way. Keep the wall that they face a consistent, and we're going to have them perform a karaoke. These are going to be short steps with quick feet and a high knee driving over as he rotates. Good. They'll perform karaoke 30 yards down and 30 yards back. At which point we'll then go to a marching toe touch. Every step, perform that for 15 yards, and then have them just jog out the rest of the distance. Okay, then we come back to gallops. Could either be for height or distance. We'll gallop for height right now, but we're going to do it for 50%. And 50% should be where I can tell if you're kind of doing it for height or if you're kind of doing it for distance. Doesn't need to be really intentful yet. We're still just warming up, but I want it to be a little more purposeful for height or distance. Then we're going to back pedal. Back pedal, you're a little taller, short steps, and quick feet. And that'll be down and back. And then we move into a walking quad stretch. With stretching, I just shorten the distance to 10, 15 yards, but I have my athletes perform the stretch every step. So it doesn't become, they take 2 steps initially in between stretches, and then 4 steps, and then 6. To keep it standardized, have the distance just be shorter, but force them to actually perform the stretch every step. Okay, then we'll come back to gallops now for 75%. This is where I tell the athletes I should see a pop starting to occur in the movement, like you're actually accelerating off the ground, getting a little bit of air time. Okay. And then we have single leg pogos. A pogo is an ankle specific drill. So your knees should stay relatively straight and you're going to single leg pop alternating from one to the other. Right? Trying to just keep it in the ankle and wake up your foot and ankle complex. Okay? Then we're going to go into a lunge and rotate. They're going to lunge, rotate left and right, not walk in between, just take a step, lunge, rotate left and right. Perform that for 10, 15 yards and then jog out the rest of the distance. Okay? Then we're coming back to gallops now for 90%. This is where I tell my athletes not only does it need to have a pop off the ground, but you got to get back up off the ground quick. Remember that they need to change their lead foot when they head back into their gallop. Okay? Then we go into a straight leg shuffle. These should be small steps with quick, aggressive foot action. And drive your leg down to the ground, snap it up, make sure you use your arms. Then your athletes will walk out, and you'll throw some dowels on the ground. They're going to lay down with their forehead on the ground, dowel out in front of them. They're going to lift off, tap the back of their neck, keep the dowel high, press out overhead, bring it down to the ground, and repeat for a total of 10 reps. Once they've done 10 reps of this drill, they can leave the dowel on the ground, sit up into a long sit position with their legs out in front of them. Arms are going to be overhead and they're going to sit real tall, doing a hip abduction adduction. So they lift their leg up, kick their leg out as far as they can, pick it back up, bring it in, tap the ground, kick it up, bring it out as far as they can. If their posture doesn't look too erect, you can bring your shin onto their back, pull their arms behind them and keep them really tall to help them realize how much they should be sitting up. This helps keep the drill in their hip flexor while they perform it.